everyone, it's Tony at Shining Hawk Healing. Thank you so much for being here. I am continuing my series starting last week, the chakra series with spirit animals. So last week was the first chakra, and one of the animals that we looked at was the elephant. And the elephant denotes strength and power, and also love and a gentle harmony. But today we're looking at the second chakra, and the second chakra is below the belly button. It is called the sacral chakra. There's creativity, there is sexual energy in the second chakra. This is where our emotions kind of reside in our second chakra, and also our relationships. The energies of our relationships kind of hang out in the second chakra. Last week we brought in the fire. Today we bring in the water, because if you can visualize a blacksmith working with iron, what they do is they put the piece of iron in the fire and they forge something new out of that piece of iron within the power and the intensity of that fiery energy. And then they plunge that into water, and that water cools that fire. It cools that fire and takes you into sort of a gestational period of cooling off. You pull back and you cool off a little bit, or a lot, which brings in what you've created. And that water, the last week it was all about the fire, and when the blacksmith puts that iron into the fire, there is some disintegration that goes on. So it disintegrates from what was, and it becomes the death of what was, and into something new. So you see these two cards together, and this is the one of the original depictions of the death card, where they use the skeleton to denote death. He has a scythe here. Usually it's crescent shaped, and the handle ends with a T for towel. T-A-U, towel. And this is all red, so that was that fiery energy. And if you look at it, you think that if you're a glass half empty kind of person, you will say that the sun is setting and things are over. But if you are a glass half full kind of person, then you will look at this card and you will see that the sun is actually coming up and a new day is beginning. And this gestational period that the water created, the water and the fire together created something new. And this egg is the cosmic egg. That is the egg of creation. And here in the center, or not the center, but at the top of the egg, is a circle, and that is you or me, or anything that is living has been created through the heart chakra of love. So you look at that, you look at this, if you are a glass half full kind of person, you will see that a new day is starting. This is a fertile moment in time. And if you look all the way up into this little corner right here, you'll see that there's an egg there. That is the cosmic egg of creativity, of creation, of fertility. All of that goes into the creation of something new. And the second chakra, the sacral chakra, is where you sort of have that gestational period, like the sexual energy that happens through relationships. You have the ability to create new life, and that new life begins and is encompassed in this water in a for a gestational period, and then it bursts forth into new life. So the first animal that I'm going to talk about in relation to the second chakra is the sea turtle. The sea turtle is all about protection because obviously it has a shell, and it's very old. Don't mistake the turtle for the tortoise. The tortoise is mainly a land animal. Like the elephant, they have huge feet and those nails, and they look prehistoric as well, just like the elephant. And then you have the sea turtle, which really doesn't have the same kind of legs. They're like paddles more than anything. Then they help them go through the water like that. So you can tell the difference between a sea turtle and a tortoise by the way they are, by the way their feet look. They're so cute and so adorbs. Love them. I love them. And what does this card say? It says protection. You are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm, and your path will unfold. Persevere, and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. So as the sea turtle swims and goes from one place to another, they only come on land when they want to lay their eggs. There's a legend that the sea turtle holds up the world because of the shell that they carry around with them. And the shell, when they're on land, also holds in the moisture that they need in order to survive on land. So their shells hold more than just empty space. They hold a lot of the nourishment and the protection that the turtles need. So that is the sea turtle. Another sea animal that I want to introduce or just highlight, because everybody knows this animal. This is a mammal, actually, a sea mammal, and it's called a dolphin. And it's all about play. The dolphin is just so playful, and they're always just in the moment. They will communicate with you, or they'll try to communicate with you the best way that they can. And everything about them makes you smile. When you look at them, they're extremely sensitive to patterns and rhythms, and they are just present to each and every moment. And the dolphin can also lead you to hidden spaces or hidden places that you would not have normally gone or known about. So the dolphin is a very special spirit animal for those who love fun and enjoy playing around. And that's what the dolphin does. It says here, swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow, because in the water you can find wisdom. One more animal that I wanted to go over is not an animal that we see a lot, because they're huge, and they're way far out in the deeper ocean, and that is the humpback whale. And this is one of my spirit animals, because the humpback whale is a singer. And I am very, very partial to singers. I I love singing, and the humpback whale uses sonar to communicate. The invention of motorized vehicles on the ocean, those things have sort of dampened down the ability for the humpback whales to communicate at long distances because there's so much noise pollution in the ocean, especially around places where we vacation a lot, like Florida or, the islands or whatever it is. So when next time you're out and you're out on a power boat or something like that, maybe kill the engine for a minute and give them a break. I don't know what you would do. But anyway, that is the humpback whale. And so those are just a few of the sea animals that are in relation to the sacral chakra, which is all about water and gestational periods of creativity. This is your place of creativity. This is where we draw the waters of wisdom and inspiration. So I hope you enjoyed this installment of the chakras and spirit animals. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that button if you want to be reminded when I do another video, any video, and have a wonderful day. Walk in beauty, walk in peace, and walk in love. Bye, guys.